Cheers. Hey, new buckaroos. How the heck are you? Got one from Boulevard, another one from that R&D pack, the barrel-aged Imperial Stout and Barleywine Ale. It is a blend, obviously. Anyway, at 14.2%, I believe it says there. From their website, 14.2%. They list no IBUs, so you take that for what it's worth. Barrel-aged Imperial Stout and Barleywine blend are brewers love sharing small batch, experimental, and wild innovations in the beer hall with our friends and neighbors. The Boulevard R&D pack liberates three of their most beloved oak-influenced creations. Tasting notes: this barrel-aged Imperial Stout and Barleywine was aged in bourbon and rye barrels for 12 to 15 months. That's a long time, man. Pale malts, Maris Otter, Crystal, roasted wheat, and dark and oats. So there you go. So you're probably going to get some sweetness from those oats as well, but it will affect that body, right? It will make that body a little more luxurious. So a dark barley wine, right? That's cool. Oh damn! Wow. So it is a blend of an Imperial Stout and a barley wine. I'm certainly not, debating that or questioning that in any way, but it does feel like, had I not known that, had somebody just handed me a glass of this, I would just assume I was drinking a barrel-aged Imperial Stout, because that's what it tastes like, man. Yeah, I mean, I would, yeah. Wow. This thing just ain't playing. Mostly because it's rich, it's decadent. There's a lot of sweetness up front. You do feel those roasted barley notes. You feel everything about a barrel-aged Imperial Stout. I don't know that I'm feeling anything about a barley wine. Yeah, you would think that the barley wine might thin the body down, and it may, but it's still, it's still not thin enough to matter, man. It just doesn't matter anymore, man. Oh wow. Nobody cares now, Tom. 14.2%. Yeah, it ain't playing. There's Shadow. There's sometimes Shadow likes to get the shot. Say hi, Shadow. Believe it or not, Shadow is pushing 15. Can you believe it? She'll be, well, she's 14, but she'll be, first week of January, man. This one will be 15. She doesn't look a day over 7, no, does she? Yeah. She's pretty adorable, aren't you? This one's an interesting cat, right? She was not a friendly kitten, to say the least. Where the other kittens in that same bunch were quite cuddly and friendly, this one wasn't. The only one that this one liked was me, for whatever reason. I'm not even sure why, but she would follow me everywhere I went. That's kind of, well, there's two reasons. That was one of the reasons she was named Shadow, is that she followed me like a shadow. The other reason was she would hide under things and attack people like a shadow. When we had that bunch fixed, they there was 4 of them, and they were all bringing them out like, oh, these cats are so sweet, these cats are so sweet, these cats are so sweet. This one's not like the others. And I'm not exaggerating. She was holding Shadow like Bill the cat, right? This one's not like the others. And I laughed. She said, no, I'm serious. I said, no, you don't understand. This one only likes me. And I put my arms like this, and she just stretched out and crawled into my arms and snuggled up. And that girl just shook her head and walked away from me. Oh, mercy. But something happened a few years ago, and Shadow just became the nicest cat known to man. She loves the grandkids. When our grandson Ben was little, I was worried she would snap. I tried to make sure that she never got near him, but she came around. All of a sudden she just loved the grandkids. You know, I don't know what happened, but something kind of snapped in her, and she just became a different cat. She was like, you know, like the Benjamin Button of cats. Like she aged backwards. She never was a friendly kitten, but now she loves everybody. But she loves me most, don't you? Yeah. Anyways, I digress. Yeah, there's something about this one. Little Christmas now. Yeah, so back to the beer. Sorry about that. I drifted off about the cat. I love this cat, though, I gotta tell you. So, yeah, it's really hard to tell. If it wasn't labeled a blend, I would not know. I mean, I don't know how anybody would, in all honesty. Because it's still rich and decadent. I mean, it hasn't thinned down enough. Dark barley wine, sure, why not? I mean, you know, what the hell? You know, everybody can have the identity they want. You can, this beer can identify as whatever it wants to, and I'm gonna be okay with whatever pronoun it wants to go by, because it really is that good. I just don't care. Yeah, I mean, whatever it says. Hey, man, I mean, if you want to be a blend, I'm going to identify you as a blend. Okay, here you go. You're a blend. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, it's really that good. Whatever you want to identify with is cool. If it doesn't affect me one way or the other, I don't have to identify you as an Imperial Stout. Even though you might look and taste like an Imperial Stout, hey man, if you want to be a Barleywine, who am I to stop you from being a Barleywine? It makes me no never mind either way anyway. Merry little Christmas now. Yeah, I kind of made a joke out of a complicated situation, but the truth is, yeah, whoever somebody is who they are. It doesn't affect me one way or the other to just be respectful to who they are. And, you know, again, I was kind of making light of a serious situation, but the truth is, you know, people are who they are. I mean, if you want to, whatever. Folks that have the need to degrade somebody, it just doesn't make any sense. Hey man, I applaud whoever you are. I don't care. It makes me no never mind. It doesn't affect me. My life doesn't change if you want to identify as something else than what, you know, the masses seem to want to identify you as. Whoever you want to be is who you are, and I'm okay with that. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and say goodnight, Shadow. Shadow says goodnight, Shadow. Anyways, that's an old joke. But anyway, you might have to be of a certain age to understand what I just said. But anyway, I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, beer evangelist, prolific drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and all around good guy. Cheers.